Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, and importantly our students, welcome to the Ghent University Global Campus and welcome to this Commencement and Matriculation Ceremony 2021. We are sorry due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic that we cannot invite you to be with us here to celebrate this special day together. We are making this video as our way to celebrate with you together today. We celebrate today the culmination of years of hard work. Firstly, for our Ghent students who are graduating and ready to move on to the exciting next chapter in their life. And secondly, for our new students as they enter Ghent University and begin this journey with us at GUGC. Firstly, let us proceed with opening addresses from Professor Rick van der Walle, Rector of Ghent University, to be followed by Campus President for Ghent University Global Campus, Professor Taejun Han.
Esteemed professors, dearest colleagues, and above all, dear students. On this festive occasion, I would have loved to be with you at Ghent University Global Campus, but as it is still not feasible to organize this commencement and matriculation ceremony the way it should be, I am forced to address you from a distance, from our Aula Academica here in Ghent. However, as you can see, life is gradually returning to normal here, and this gives me confidence that we will be able to meet again in Songdo in the near future. For it is indeed key to stay connected with each other, now probably even more than ever. Our annual ceremony is definitely an excellent moment to do so, as this festive event marks a moment of transition, of officially closing one chapter to open a new one. It is a moment of transition for our staff, for whom the ceremony marks the end of a very challenging academic year while already announcing the start of a new one. Dear colleagues, in the past year you have, again, done tremendous work to keep the campus up and running. For these impressive efforts, I want to explicitly thank you. This feeling of transition is even greater for our graduates, who after years of hard work are ready to move on to the next step in their life. To those of you who are graduating, I would like to say, yes, you have made it. You have made it through many days and even nights spent in labs and classrooms, up to this very moment when you finally receive your well-deserved bachelor's degree. Dear graduates, for you, a new adventure is about to begin. May you take all the knowledge and wisdom acquired through your experience at GUGC, and may you prosper in all your future endeavors. I wish you all the best, and be assured you are always welcome at GUGC as well as here in Ghent. Another group to be addressed today are those who are about to begin their new journey as a university student. Dear freshmen, moving on from high school to university is probably one of the most important transitions in your life. You have succeeded in taking this important step. You will soon find out that there is a lot to be discovered on our campus. The choices you make, the decisions you take, will define how your stay at GUGC gradually gets shape. But we will, of course, not leave you to your own devices. Each and every member of our team, from professors to administrative staff, is ready to provide support and guidance on all aspects of your education, campus life, and career development. Be assured that they will assist you in discovering the exciting potentials you have. And finally, this ceremony is also a transitional event for the university as a whole. 7 years have passed since we established our campus in Korea, only 7 years, and seeing an ever larger cohort of freshmen starting at GUGC, as well as alumni graduating, really gives a boost to all the hard work we put in making this branch campus a success story. As director of Ghent University, I really look forward to the next steps we will be taking at GUGC to continue offering research-based education that meets the highest standards. Ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the entire Ghent University community, I wish you all the best.
Dear students, parents, family and friends, welcome to the Ghent University Global Campus graduation and commencement ceremony. It is very unfortunate that due to the corona situation, we have no choice but to hold this event online today. But I want you to know that the congratulations and blessings of all the Ghent University Global Campus families remain unchanged regardless of the present circumstances. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate you, our very own proud graduates, on your successful graduation. Today celebrates a new milestone in your life and marks your first step towards another amazing adventure. I'm sure you have developed remarkable strengths and perseverance over the past 4 years at Ghent University Global Campus, overcoming mountains of assignment, difficult lectures, many moments of frustration, as well as the never-ending exam anxiety. In fact, these and the last 4 years have made you who you are now. You are no longer the vulnerable teenager you were 4 years ago when you stepped through our doors full of naive excitement. Look at yourself and your fellow graduate and say to yourself now, well done, you have made it, you are wonderful. And I would like to confess that the last 4 years with you have been a special and happy time for all of us here at Ghent University Global Campus. Life is often compared to climbing a mountain. At this moment, you have successfully climbed the first mountain of your life. And now, a new challenge begins, leading to higher peaks. In climbing the mountain ahead of you, you may cross a dark, weary, and hopeless valley. However, in order to climb the higher peak on the other side, it is only natural that you must first descend to the lowest point before you can climb back up to the new peak. Since you have learned at Ghent University Global Campus to accept such challenges willingly and without hesitation, I am confident that you will be able to overcome any difficulties you may face in the future. So, do not set limits for yourself and do not be afraid to challenge yourself. And I hope through various experiences, including failures and setbacks, you will make your life beautiful and realize a unique and wonderful future. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to bless you on your future journey and tell you that we are very proud of you. Once again, congratulations on your graduation. And I'd like to extend my sincere thanks and congratulations to the parents. Over the past 4 years, you have placed your trust in us, entrusted us with your precious children and supported us so that we could reach this day. I hope our bond of attachment with you, which we have forged through your children, will continue in the future. Thank you. Now, the class of 2021, congratulations on your fresh start at Ghent University Global Campus. Greetings also to your parents and family members. Dear freshmen, you have decided to realize your dreams at Ghent University Global Campus, which I think is one of the best decisions of your life. The next 4 years at Ghent University Global Campus will be a time to further cultivate your skills, develop leadership qualities that are up to today's challenges, and learn to see the world from a new perspective. The university is a starting point, not an end destination. And this place is a crucible for your character and intellect. Here, you will be shaped into a person who cares, helps, and communicates closely, who fights a fierce battle with themselves rather than competing with their fellow students, and who embraces their family, their neighbors, the society they live in, the country they call home, and all of humanity, ready to make the world a better and more beautiful place. I am sure in 4 years' time, like today's graduate, you will be proud of your accomplishments and achievements. Universities are seen as microcosms where you can experience utopias in advance. That is, it is a place where future talents grow who will realize the ideal world that all humanity desires. So, dear new student of 2021, welcome aboard the Ghent University Global Campus spaceship to this microcosm that leads to utopia. Let's embark on this adventurous journey together with our mottos at heart. Dare to think and aim higher. Congratulations again. Cheers to an exciting new beginning. Dear Ghent University Global Campus professors, admin staff, and teaching assistants, as well as the home campus management. As the president of Ghent University Global Campus, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your effort, sweat, and toil, because without your tireless and invaluable efforts, it would not have been possible to witness our graduate and welcome new students today. Thank you. Last but not least, I'd like to thank our prominent guests, including European Ambassador, the IFES Commissioner, and the Honorary Chairman of the Alumni of Ghent University Global Campus for sharing this memorable moment with us. Thanks are also due to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, the Ministry of Education, the Incheon Municipal Government, the IFES and the IGC Foundation for their continuous and caring support. I wish you all good health and best wishes. Thank you.
We will hear from a number of speakers who are guests, friends, supporters of our university, namely the IFES Free Economic Zone Commissioner, Mr. Iwon Jae, the European Union Ambassador to South Korea, Her Excellency Maria Castillo Fernandez, and also from Cytiva Vice President for the Asia Pacific, Mr. Francis Van Parijs. Following this, we will hear congratulatory remarks from our own Professor Stefan de Put on behalf of GUGC professors.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Won-jae Lee, Commissioner of Incheon Free Economic Zone Authority. It is a great honor for me to congratulate both graduates and new members of college at the same time. First of all, please allow me to express my sincere congratulations on your graduation. Your future is bright. The reward for the countless late-night studies, lack of sleep, and sacrifice of enjoyment is here today. I'd like to give a respectful applause to the President, faculty, staff, and parents who devoted their lives to students. World-renowned futurist Alvin Toffler defined the 21st century as the age of convergence and said that Korea's future depends on convergence technology. In this new era, you are required not only the expertise, but also convergent thinking and collaborative skills. New technologies and ideas for innovation come from interaction with others. A place where smart people gather close is a place to drive innovation. It is widely known that the Silicon Valley is such a place, and Incheon Global Campus will be also a perfect place for innovation. Ghent University Global Campus is not merely the first European university in Korea, but also a venue of interaction where the talented exchange their academic knowledge and cultures. I have no doubt that you, who have strengthened your capabilities of mutual respect and consideration over the past 4 years at Ghent University, will become global leaders. Lastly, I would like to end my speech with a quote by Henry Ford, who was a founder of Ford Motor. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. The journey of life brings both challenges and chances. May you carry a spirit to snatch the chances and beat the challenges. Congratulations on your graduation. May you live a proud life. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maria Castillo Fernandez, the Ambassador of the European Union to the Republic of Korea. And I want to thank President Han for giving me the opportunity to address you at your graduation ceremony. I still remember my days at university, and when you come to graduation, how important this is. It opens a new door and prepares us to the next stage of our professional path. To the graduates, I am very happy to see that even despite COVID, you are here and you made it, with all the restrictions and limitations of the campus life. To the new students, be patient and resilient. The pandemic is still not over, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. The crisis certainly remembers how important it is to cooperate together. International cooperation is vital. Diseases, viruses, our fight against climate change, it has no borders. We have to act together. You know well, the European Union is a greater promoter of international rules, multilateralism, openness, and international cooperation with the rest of the world. We promote international exchanges of graduates like all of you, of professors, of researchers. This is a key dimension of what we do. We need to stay open, we need to stay connected. People-to-people exchanges are key, you will see, in whatever we do. And it brings regions and continents together. In this new chapter of your lives, please remember these values. even if you don't know yet what you're going to do, or you know it very well. I hope that each of you could always help to bring Europe and the Republic of Korea closer together in whatever you do, and certainly you will be the leaders of the future. So congratulations to all, and my best wishes for your next adventure. 감사합니다.
Hello, wonderful to be with you today. Thank you for giving me that privilege. My name is Francis van Paris. I am the Vice President for Asia Pacific for Cytiva, and I also play a role as Chairman of the alumni for the GUGC campus here in Korea. Today is a fantastic day. For those of you who graduate, it's a fantastic moment. You should be very proud. So I'd like to congratulate you with your achievement. Today is a day to look back to all the hard labor and study that you have done to achieve this result and be very confident in the future. Today is also the start of a new chapter for you. Some of you will embark on a master's study, others will start perhaps an internship or perhaps even a sabbatical. Which path you take is not essential. What is essential is your commitment to lifelong learning. For those of you who start today the program as freshmen, you made an excellent choice. You are choosing a study and a field of study that is hugely exciting, in full development and full of potential to improve the life of patients around the world. And we'd like to support you in that. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic moment today to celebrate achievements of the past and looking forward to the potential of the future. Thank you and have a great day.
This is the fourth time we as GUGC have the honor to organize a graduation ceremony. The fourth time we say goodbye to graduating students. And although you think we may get used to it, we don't. It is still a very unique moment. Not in the least for you, our graduating students, but also for us, your professors, your teaching assistants, the staff members, the GUGC management, and by extension, the Ghent University management and its stakeholders. During the 3 previous graduation moments, many people and dignitaries have actually given graduation speeches, and I've paid very close attention to them. And I have learned that such a speech should start by addressing the people in the room, and that in the order of importance. It usually goes something like, "Dear Mr. Ambassador, dear Commissioner, dear Rector, dear Professors, etc., etc." So here goes. Dear students, dear all the rest. It's not for show that I do this, because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You have earned our respect, our utmost respect. You have worked hard to be at the center of attention and celebration today. What you have achieved is not to be taken lightly. And by addressing you and only you, I would like to show that we at GUGC and Ghent University respect you and are proud of you already. And knowing the lot of you quite well, I know we'll be proud for many years to come. And you should be too. What I usually aim to do in my graduation speech is twofold. On the one hand, I want to look back on what you have achieved. On the other hand, I want to look forward to the future, to what lies beyond GUGC, because you have survived. If you allow me, I'll start with the latter ambition, looking forward to the next stages. This makes it some kind of a motivational speech. And truth be told, I'm not the world's best placed motivational speaker. My life was pretty boring until now. I haven't lost a limb while climbing the Mount Everest. I have not rescued 20 kittens from an apartment on fire, nor did I save Busan from zombies on a train. Would that be a movie reference? I guess so. You can rest assured there will be some more. I can't promise all of them, nor the rest of this speech for that matter will make much sense. But hey, anyways, back on topic. While not having achieved anything out of the ordinary in my life, I did survive multiple lunches with Professor Hendricks, have found myself trapped inside one elevator with both Professor Magest and Professor Advanska, and even survived Professor Rao waving his finger at me stating that this is basic knowledge. But for the rest, I've never ventured beyond the walls of academics myself, so it's hard for me at this stage to give career advice. And while some of you will go further into the professional field, others will actually continue in master programs and graduate schools. Congratulations to all for getting in. That is also quite the achievement, and we should not underestimate that. But what's in store and how you will fare, I don't know. What I can say, however, is that we at GUGC have prepared you for it. You've gotten skills and competences which I believe are unique, which I believe are typical for Ghent University and the mission that we have here in Korea, which I believe are going to give you the ability to push further than fellow graduates from other institutes, and that will be of use for developing your further career. I'd also like to say that whatever path you choose at this stage, all of you will make for fine ambassadors of GUGC, and all of you will always be welcome at GUGC. As Yoda says, it is difficult to see. Always in motion is the future. So that's a bit difficult. Looking back, on the other hand, is something I can do. And I'd like to take this opportunity to help you reflect on your past years at GUGC too. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't claim to know what you've been through in the past years, but I can tell you that I know what we have put you through. We have put you through, give or take, 4,000 hours of education. That's 500 work days. And that does not even take into account all the time you needed to complete assignments, the heroic battles with triple integrals and the late night nucleophilic additions. It's remarkable what you have achieved and what you have gone through. And if you don't believe that, then think back with how many you started your journey here at GUGC, and now take a look at who is graduating today. It's not Christmas in August. In the first years, I've jokingly said that GUGC puts the dying in studying. But as far as I can tell now, you've survived. And how? Take a moment to be proud, because I, for one, am. I couldn't be prouder. Yet, a few questions remain. Did we teach you everything? No. Did everything go as planned? Hell no. Even without Corona, things did not always work out, and there were, here and there, some unfortunate mishaps. But those were smaller moments, and never ever have they endangered our goals to educate and train fine life science technologists. That mission has succeeded. That experiment did not fail. 7 years ago, Professor De Pape, who was at the time the Ghent University rector at the grand opening of GUGC, spoke of Ghent University Global Campus as an experiment. My personal feelings aside, I do not have sufficient hair to be a guinea pig. I had to agree with her on a professional level, but it was an experiment that we have closely designed, planned, and controlled, and adjusted where needed. And I can say that we at GUGC have succeeded in that experiment, although it is not over yet, far from it. And with we, I mean also you, our students. You have shown to be instrumental by voicing your opinions, by telling us where we went wrong and what we did good, and by guiding us to improve and ameliorate our educational programs. I'd like to specifically thank you for that, and explicitly would like to praise the students who have helped out with or were members of the Student Council or the Study Program Committee, and those who have participated in our campus councils. Thank you. Next to that, I've had the honor and pleasure of getting to know some of you a little better for a casual coffee or some tips and tricks to survive within GUGC. I'm not going to call you out by name. You know who you are. I've appreciated it. And if ever you would find you don't believe in yourself, know that I do. Know that I am honored to call you my students. Now, while we have controlled the GUGC experiment to the best of our abilities, some unexpected turns were taken. That Corona thing came, and most of you that graduate today have not been able to go to Ghent. And although this is beyond what anybody asked for, I still would like to apologize for that fact. We've tried our best to deal with the situation, and I'd like to also thank the professors, teaching assistants, staff members, and management for their flexibility in providing you with the best possible education in these trying times. And to keep the outcome of our experiment and our promise clearly in sight, to make state-of-the-art bachelors of life science technology, food technology, environmental technology, or molecular biotechnology that I believe the world needs. We count on you. Now, usually I need an hour and 15 minutes to explain concepts, but time in such an online graduation speech is limited, so it is here that I will need to bid my goodbye. But hey, as every disadvantage has an advantage, it's recorded, so you can watch it over and over and over again. Like in Groundhog Day. Just saying. Okay, I think most of my movie references here will be outdated by now, but I'm leaving you with a few you will know. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. Albus Dumbledore. And you've grown to be people and scientists I and the whole family of GUGC is proud of. Also, when in doubt, go to the library. That's said by Ron Weasley. Never stop learning, guys. Take care and big congratulations to all of you.
Bachelor of Environmental Technology, Hang Lim Kim. Bachelor of Food Technology, Unu Kim. Jian Park. Wongyong Park. Bachelor of Molecular Biotechnology, Taeyong An. Suyeon Chan. Ayan Che. Songik Che. Gina Kim. Hongmin Kim. Mijin Kim. Seungjin Kim. Donggun Ko. Taehoon Gu. Sonu Oh. Jinyoung Park. Sangyang Park. Jiwon Son. Solji Song.
greetings to my fellow students, professors, parents, and to everyone else watching the 4th graduation ceremony of GUGC. Thank you for taking your time today to see the graduates off. This is Sonu Oh speaking, and it's my honor today to deliver this commencement address for this university. Without a doubt, university graduation has been by far the most difficult thing I had ever had to achieve. There is no point in going into the grueling details on the different ordeals I had to go through each year. I only would like to thank those who I wish to properly address with my sincerest gratitude, and give my carefully thought out word of advice to those who are still on their journey towards graduation from here. I'd like to talk about my fellow graduates first. I congratulate you all within the deepest of my heart. Your hard work paid off. You earned every inch of your degrees. We all are starting our new chapters in our lives, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, whether it be in either academia or in the job market. Until we cross each other's paths again, goodbye for now. Next, I'd like to thank all the professors I came across, both here and from the home campus, for their invaluable lectures and the dedication and passion they show to me. They're the true powerhouse of Ghent, and with their tireless effort living up to our proud name Ghent, our quality of education is not compromised. I especially thank Professors Mages and Radwanska and members of the Biomedical Research Center and their sincere guidance pulling me all the way through my bachelor's dissertation. And of course, Professor De Put, who have watched over me all the way from my first step into Ghent. I cannot express enough how relieved I am to be able to show you at least some noticeable progress in growing as a man. I also thank teaching assistants that I was lucky enough to grow intimate relationships with. And of course, I thank Professor Han and all the staff who have encouraged us graduates and have helped us in their best ways. Lastly, I thank my parents and my younger brother for their love and support all the way through my 4 years of university. I'd like to address the remaining students of Ghent now. To my talented would-be seniors, I am in no position to tell you anything. I've heard enough that you are ingenious. You've already proven your worth by already accomplishing all the way through your final year. And I expect much from you since I firmly believe that you are all capable of spectacular things. Now to would-be juniors, batch of 2019, look up to your amazing seniors and try to learn from them as much as possible. Also, be mindful of your companions sharing the same journey towards your degrees. Please look after each other. They're the most valuable assets you'll ever get to keep as soon as you leave school. To highlight a few names amongst my colleagues, I say this for sure that my graduation would not have been possible had it not been for my truly amazing friends, Taeyong, Donggun, and Sungik, who stood by me all the way from my first day of school, through military service, and all the way through graduation. I'll never forget the emotional support they gave me, especially in the most difficult of times, and thus I give my utmost wholehearted gratitude to them. Now to sophomores, I wish we had more interaction together. Stay focused towards your goals. And now for those of you who start afresh at this campus, I thought about delivering some piece of advice, some good survival strategies that I try to come up with, because I am no idealistic prick and I do not intend to have you expect your fresh start of university to be all fun and games. Your road to your degree will be all about resources, whether they be study materials or relationships. So learn how to be resourceful by getting your priorities straight. Regret will come if you don't do this early. But first, try to make a habit of daily exercise because you're going to need all the stamina you can get. Otherwise, you'll run into situations such as where your body simply would not comply with your yearnings towards your academic success. While you're studying, always keep a learning attitude. Be modest and always question yourself. The kind of knowledge you can say for sure you know is the kind that you are able to teach others. Being nice and kind is literally the easiest thing you can do. So always try to be useful to somebody and try to be kind. Don't get bored and don't get cynical. On the other hand, do not turn a blind eye to recognize falsehood or deceit. Learn to recognize for what they truly are and stand up against it. But I guess you already knew about that well, didn't you? Let me close my speech with this final remark. Try to live up to expectations by trying the very best in the things you have control over. Always ask yourself how you're doing. How you're doing anything defines how you do everything. Now that's all for me. So goodbye for now, GUGC. Good luck to you all.
Greetings, my fellow classmates. My name is Beon Kim, or you can call me Richard. Honorably, I feel so lucky to stand here to be a part of the opening. Everyone applied to Ghent University for various reasons. I think that we all can share our dreams with different visions at Ghent University Global Campus. I was actually a medical student in Grenada, St. George University. I chose to go to medical school because I did not want the people around me to suffer in pain, but also to help the people who could not receive medical services. From the breakout of COVID-19, I had a lot of thoughts. In the beginning, we suffered from insufficient diagnostic kits, shortage in doctors' manpower, absence of vaccine, and etc. I felt limited in contributing these various problems as just one student pursuing to be a doctor. Meanwhile, the vaccine using mRNA began to come out, and I had hope that I could regain my old life. As time went by, the number of people infected was significantly reduced, and the news showed an indicator that Korea was heading to the vaccine hub country. SARS appeared, MERS appeared, and COVID-19 appeared. Furthermore, COVID-19, which was expected to end soon, broke the expectation and mutated to the Delta. COVID-19 will sooner or later end in the future, but the war between mankind and disease will recur. So I followed the mRNA vaccine and started looking for a university with authority in molecular biotechnology. In the end, I finally came to Ghent University. Although the journey to my dream has changed, I am confident that I am one step closer to my vision and dream of helping people from future disease disasters. As a part of society, there are many reasons to list out why I have decided to study at Ghent, but the fact that there will be lots of studies which will require many interactions with many of you is one of the reasons to why I am excited to start my study at GUGC. We would learn together, help each other, and work together. I am already looking forward to meeting you. Each of our different stories will gather at a place called Ghent University Global Campus, but it will become one by the time we graduate. Although we are facing a difficult situation due to the coronavirus, we should also take advantage of this opportunity to achieve our own success by overcoming the challenges together. We will create greater power through mature growth. Everyone, like the motto of our university, I have no doubt that different people from various backgrounds and dreams can gather together to achieve one growth and boldly overcome any difficult challenges. We will be a resource for each other's success, and it will be the vision of the future society in which we will lead for our future generations. I think I'm very lucky to be with you as a proud GUGC member. As we each other a different vision and meaning, I pray that we will all be supportive to each other and achieve our dreams through mature growth here at Ghent University Global Campus. Thank you.
Well, I think our school provides a professional environment where we can develop our major for the real world, and also an interactive environment with the student and the faculty. So I think what I'm most excited about is that I'm going to be able to see myself develop academically and socially throughout the next 4 years at GUGC.
Well, there are many unique features of our school, and I believe that one of the main uniqueness of our school is that we have a chance to study abroad. As we all know, there are an opportunity for us to go to Belgium and study there for a semester. And I believe that this experience can help us learning new things. Yes, of course, it is one of the reasons why I chose to study here at GUGC. I am really looking forward to study many new things for the next 4 years. Thank you.
I expect higher academic knowledge through various hands-on experiments, and also the merit of GUGC is that all the classes are done in English, so I expect for a global scale of opportunities for my employment.
I'm very happy to be taught by outstanding professor in the Ghent University Global Campus, which is the prestigious biology school in the world. English is known as the basic ability to communicate with people around the world. Also, biotechnology is one of the closest studies with human life and is the key point of post-industrial revolution. According to curriculum of Ghent University, I want to become a researcher who can contribute to human development by learning professional knowledge about English and biology.
Probably the most memorable time in GUGC was the final senior year, because we get to go to UGent home campus and explore the beautiful cities in Ghent, but also the countries around Belgium. And in the final semester, we have to write our own thesis, our independent experiments and projects, and finally defend the project orally in order to graduate. I think these kind of experiences are very important for students in the future, and especially for the students who are going to academia. GUGC taught us how to deal with challenges we face in life, such as preparing for exams, planning for our future career, and dealing with troubleshooting in experiments. Also, the extensive laboratory skills we learned in GUGC, you cannot experience in other universities. Now that I know that we have an excellent curriculum, I feel like I'm trained to be a fully fledged scientist. Well, I spent half of my 20s in GUGC and also in Songdo. So Songdo is my new second home, and sometimes I feel more like home than my real home. I'm also very happy to have good relationship with professors, teaching assistants, staff members, and my friends. So I really look forward to the potential of GUGC to grow more and more in the future.
It was definitely a mix of emotions, lovely sometimes, furious sometimes, happy sometimes. Despite the different environment from the typical Korean universities, I have made a lot of friends, communicated better with the professors and with the staff and the TAs here at GUGC. So Ghent University is different from typical Korean universities, so things get very serious from BA1 to BA4. So if you're really enthusiastic about biology, immunology, or even mathematics, I would really encourage you to study hard and work hard so you can broaden your spectrum of knowledge. It has been 6 years for me to become an alumni in GUGC. Although there were tough times, I have learned a lot, especially in biotechnology and academic research. I've also made good friends and good relationship with the professors. I hope to visit once again in GUGC.
This brings us to the close of our ceremony today. We thank you for taking the time to celebrate with us together, and we hope to see you again soon. Our congratulations to all the students who graduated today. I wish you all the best in your future journey. And to our incoming students, we wish you all the very best for your upcoming semesters at Ghent University. I hope you all enjoyed this occasion. Thank you very much for watching.